My people over there are doing. They are following the process. They have proven it to the world. You understand? And they have presented the case. They have presented the vote. Are you getting it? UN are taking record of all these things. If you think they are not, they are taking the record, and we are pushing the record to them to prove to them what makes us qualify, what makes us believe in ourselves that yes, we are due. When Ghana had their independence, how many are Ghanaians? How many are there in population? Only Lagos. If they have grown now, there will be outnumbering Lagos State. But they have their independence. So, and in the eastern and the Biafrans now, today as I'm talking to you, have over 15 million in population. So we have everything. Are you getting it? To have our independence. If you talk of population, if you talk of the voting, if you talk of everything, when you talk of economic, when you talk of leadership, when you talk of intellectual, when you talk of everything in every area, is it in the military? Go to America, you see the Biafrans controlling number one warlord ship captain is from Biafra. It's an Igbo man. In America, number one today as I'm talking to you. You get it? Simon Ekpan that you are talking about now, Simon Ekpan it was formerly a commander of chief of armed staff in Finland. He was a commander before he retired and joined politics in Finland. He was a commander, an Igbo man. You understand me? Check me. Go to many places. You see this. You see all my people. We are able to do in everything. We are able to do. Go to what is it called? This country is Israel. You will see Biafrans there, the Igbos there. Go to Russia. You see Igbos even in their military, in different departments, waxing strong. Go to Ukraine too. You see them waxing strong. Go to UK. You see them waxing strong. Igbos are not pushover. God bless you. I remember my humble self evangelist Benjamin Johnson is Nachi, the only Biafran evangelist that speak the truth and nothing but the truth, which you all know and be confirming it up to this very day. I remember my humble self that Biafran Benjamin Johnson is Nachi, and before I proceed, I would like to extend my regard to thank the viewers, because without you there will be no me, and without me you will not have a voice. Yes, you will not hear as they go from this channel. Glory be to God on that. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are watching us from. May God bless you all. Now I want to do this opportunity to touch some things based on what is on the ground. Now listen and listen good. Only Europe, the Tinubu, Mr. President, the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have the right to declare Biafra. As they said, yes, it's true. There is no argument on that. And at the same time, he have the right as well to say nnamdikanu to go. Yes, he have the right as well. But listen to me. And then they are saying that the UN doesn't have the right to declare Biafra in a sovereign country. Listen and listen good. There are things people don't understand. Who made North Korea and South Korea to become a sovereign state today of their own? Is it not from UN? What made the Southern Sudan and Northern Sudan today to be a sovereign state of their own? Is it not from UN? Then who made Congo DR Congo and Congo Republic? Today they're having about 3 or 4 Congos, if I'm not mistaken. Who made them a sovereign nation each? Is it not from UN? Who made the Equatorial Guinea, the Guinea and the Guinea Brazzaville and whatsoever, the Republic of Guinea? Who made them independent each of a sovereign nation? Is it not from UN? Then who make Ireland, Iceland, Scotland, Ireland and the rest, Wales and the other countries and other places, countries a sovereign nation today? Is it not UN? Who make even Finland a nation of their own? Scotland, Slovakia, Slovenia, are you getting it? Serbia, Montenegro, Croatia, and the rest. All these things, all these countries break out from where? Even Ukraine too. From where? From Russia. Won't make them a sovereign nation. Is it not from UN? Now, there is something these people that are arguing this, they don't know. That is why I am pointing. There are many countries. Are you getting it? Like Australia, all these people break out. Even Nigeria to break out from where? From England. If you come to Cotonou, Mali, Senegal, Cameroon, Congo, and Niger and the rest, they break out from where? They have their freedom from where? From the same place called France. Are you getting it? So if France not a sovereign nation, they are sovereign nation. Even when you talk of the war powers, you can't France. Are you getting it? And people break out from them. So what is the big deal about when it comes to Biafra? People that don't know record, they don't know history, will begin to talk anyhow. Listen to me. UN have the right. I want to correct them. They have the right to do what? To declare Biafra, to make it stand. But on conditions, and those conditions must come. There are rules and regulations abide every countries under UN. UN means United Nations. Are you getting it? That is the meaning of UN, and which every country in the world is under UN. So Biafra declaration now is a process, as they said. Yes, it is a process, and that process is where we are coming from. Now, starting from Ojukwu, we have fought the war. Are you getting it? Which we have lost souls. Souls, blood have been shared. And apart beside that, Nigerian government have already continued to share animal blood through Operation Python dance up to this very date. They are still killing the Igbos. Are you getting it? Marginalizing the Igbos. Come to political aspect of it. Today, as I'm talking to you, like last year, Igbo man won election, but he was denied it because he's an Igbo man. Are you getting it? And it was given to another person called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the person who never win election, because he's an Igbo man. You see the marginalization coming today again. Nnamdikanu defeated under Buhari. He went to court and he defeated Buhari and court to set him free. Now, because he's an Igbo man, he was never allowed to have his freedom. He was detained. Then the current government now came up again and said that they want to revisit the case. Now you have revisited the case. What is the outcome? Nothing. In the court today, even the painter, the chief judge that is in charge of the case, have hands off because she saw that there is no need of handling this case because there is nothing there. There is no case there. But because he's an Igbo man, he was detained and, retained in DSS, marginalization, intimidation, are you getting it? And humiliation, all these things. But it's the same with Igbo, because he's a Yoruba man. Igbo, the same person, agitated for Dudua, even went to UK and submit it. Are you getting it? And until today, as I'm talking to you, Igbo is working freely. If truly Nigeria is a government, is a country that they value the Igbo as they are claiming one Nigeria, Igbo should be detained as well. The chief of Mighty Allah that was detained, and he was agitated by his own people to free him, and they let him go. Even currently now, he has committed, this is a man with arms, with heavy crime, yet he worked freely in this country. But Igbo man who never kill anybody, who never share any blood, is detained because he's an Igbo man. Let me tell you, all these things are the procedures Igbos are taken to UN. Are you getting it? And let me tell you, currently now, the Biafrans, you that is agitating for Biafra, there is a referendum among your people. How many of them are ready to go? And the election, the voting has been conducted. And over 50 million. A nation, how many are the Chechen when they have their country? Chechen have only 250,000 in population. Are you getting it? When Eritrea have their own independence, Eritrea have, they are not up to 1 million, they are just only 12,000. 12,000 in population as of 20, 30 years ago. You can Google it. 20, 20, 30 years ago, check Eritrea in population. They are not more than 12,000 plus in population. They have it as a nation. When Ghana had their independence, how many are Ghanaians? How many are there in population? Only Lagos. If they are grown now, they will be outnumbering Lagos State. But they have their independence. So, and the Eastern and the Biafrans now, today as I'm talking to you, have over 15 million in population. So we have everything. Are you getting it? To have our independence. If you talk of population, if you talk of the voting, if you talk of everything, when you talk of economic, when you talk of leadership, when you talk of intellectual, when you talk of everything in every area, is it in the military? Go to America, you see the Biafrans. controlling number one warlord ship captain is from Biafra. It's an Igbo man. In America, number one today, as I'm talking to you, you get it. Simon Ekpan that you are talking about now, Simon Ekpan it was formerly a commander of chief of arm staff in Finland. He was a commander before he retired and joined politics in Finland. He was a commander, an Igbo man. You understand me? Check me. Go to many places. You see this. You see all my people. We are able to do in everything. We are able to do. Go to what is it called? This country is Israel. You will see Biafrans there, the Igbos there. Go to Russia, you see Igbos, even in their military, in different departments, waxing strong. Go to Ukraine too, you see them waxing strong. Go to UK, you see them waxing strong. Igbos are not pushover. They always stand at the front. You understand? Go and check economically, business, military-wise, in every department. Igbos can never be pushover over, and they have never been a pushover. You understand? So we have what it is, and that is what the PM, my people over there, are doing. They are following the process. They have proven it to the world. You understand? And they have presented the case. They have presented the vote. Are you getting it? You and are taking record of all these things. If you think they are not, they are taking the record, and we are pushing the record to them to prove to them what makes us qualify, what makes us believe in ourselves that yes, we are due. And moreover, the amalgamation of Nigeria have expired 2014, 10 years ago. So what is still keeping us under the law of the British, under the British colony? They said 100 years. We have expired 100 years. 2014 minus it from 1914. Is it not 100 years?
Was there an agreement?
Go. Excuse me.
Was there an agreement?
Yes. Excuse me. Yes, my dear brother. There was. IBB is holding a copy. Ojukwu had the copy. That was what prompted him to go to war. Ojukwu had the copy. And Bianca, if not that is, she's now dancing the music of Nigeria. She is aware of what I am saying. The late Ojukwu wife. Even Ojukwu first son asked him. His father told him about it. Nnamdikanu had the copy. As I'm talking to you, he's aware of it. That is why they hold him. Simon Ekpan, the copy is forwarded to him. He's holding it too. Now, let me tell you, even the Donald Trump and the world leaders is aware of this thing. That was why when it was Shettima that went to UN. When he went there, he said that the people of the land have the right to defend their land. The people of the land. That means, in other words, Igbos, the Biafrans have the right to defend their land, to have their independence. We are due, overdue, self, because we have added 10 years from the agreement. Initially agreed. If it didn't work out, you have rights. Everybody have right to go his separate ways. Why is it that Nigeria are forcing us to remain with them? And at the same Nigeria that is forcing us to remain with them, they are the one telling us bad people, condemning us. Are you getting it? You are the one speaking evil against us, doing evil again. Okay, we want to go. We want to go with our evil, so that you that is a saint remain your saint. Yet you don't want the evil people to leave you. That means they are not evil. Then Nigeria come up with the truth. So if you say that only Tinubu or Nigeria cannot, hello, we are following the procedures. And once we meet up and finish the procedures, we come out. Whichever way we are coming out, we will come out and get what belongs to us. It is our right.
So
we are due.
So you feel that the procedure is not yet completed?
The procedure remain a little, one or two things. Are you getting it? Because the people that was why you see somebody like Nnamdikanu refusing to ban or to abide by the Nigerian condition or the bribe they intend to give him. That was why you see somebody like Simon Ekpa refusing to dance or to collect bribe that Nigeria is willing to offer to him. They have offered several which he denied. Are you getting it? And that is just it, because they know You cannot use my property to bribe me. And they know that they already getting to the point, to the ending point. It just remains small. You understand? You see the statement Nnamdikanu make in September 24th in the court. He said, I have spent 4 years in the prison, that the 5th year will not kill me. He will not die in the 5th year. You know, you getting it? So he's used to it. It has become part of it because he knew that within a short time, that which we have been crying for, we will get it. And we will forget our many years of sorrow in Nigeria. And bitter experience.
Okay. But we've seen we're talking about population. You talked about racial population. You talked on Seychelles
Yes.
population.
Yes.
But we've seen Kenneth Okonkwo, former Peter Obi spokesman. We've even seen Joe Igbo, the APC chieftain, come out and said that that they prefer one Nigeria and that they prefer to do their business with a larger scale as a Nigerian than working or doing their business with a smaller region with Biafrans, because I think Biafra are over 70 to 80 million if my stats are right, so they say they prefer to do it at a larger scale. So what's your take on this?
Now, that is that statement is uncalled for. I don't want to use the word I want to come out of my mouth. You understand me? Because if I should use it, what want to come out is a foolish statement. Because if a nation of 12,000 can stand and 250,000 in population can stand, what stop me? Even if it's 1 million, you understand? These people that stand, they are not up to 1 million, but to Biafra it's more than 1 million. So you can still do business in Biafra land and do business internationally. Let me tell you, this set of people are the people, to them, they believe that they are doing large scale. How many are the Fulani anyway?
Fulani.
Yes.
But we know that the northern region are most dominated by the Hausas. The Fulanis are just
That means, in other words, why are you dancing the music that Fulanis are playing? Why are you dancing to their tunes? You don't need it. Let me tell you, my beloved.
like Kenneth Okonkwo, do you not think
it's not being realistic. It's playing politics. It's coming in a political angle. That means it's aiming something from Nigeria. Nigeria have made a promise to him. There is something that is aiming. I've told you people before on this channel, on this TV, that many people, you see them coming out speaking, sounding like Kenneth Okonkwo. That means the EFCC is already giving them signal warning. So for them to keep on moving and have peace with their business, whether legal or illegal business that they are running, they want to freely keep going with it. That's why you see them speaking the way they are speaking. That's why you see some people collecting head of a imam or whatsoever in Abuja because of their illegal business. They want to move freely in the country. People like us, because we know our business is genuine. Are you getting it? Our business is not illegal. So we stand to speak the truth. Because my business is not illegal. I'm doing a legal business, which guarantees me to travel to any country and still do it. I have my certificate. Are you getting it? The business I'm doing, I have the certificate that qualifies me. And my certificate is not Nigerian, only Nigerian certificate. I have in connection with Michigan, USA. Signed and endorsed by Peter Smith. You understand me? So I am not running an illegal business. I'm running a business that both international and local, they recognize it. I can travel anywhere in the world. With that certificate, I run that business. I continue it without anybody harassing me. You understand me? And that is why I will continue to speak the truth. You that is saying that you don't want to run a business with a small scale. Baba, how much did you use to start that business? Yes. How much did you use to start your business? You started it with a small scale. Now you have grown. So Remember that the Bible said, thank God Kenneth Okonkwo, I believe he's a pastor. I believe he studied Bible.
He's a lawyer.
And he's a lawyer too. Then let him go back to the scripture. The Bible said that do not despise the little beginning. Are you wiser than God by saying this? Do not despise the little beginning. That means that little beginning will with the time will become a large what? Scale things. It will no longer a small, it will become big. America is great today. America started somewhere. Are you hearing me? America, you are hearing. These people that you are talking about today, Germany, they started somewhere. Portugal today, they started somewhere. South Africa started. When did they even get their independence? If I may ask, South Africa. Nigeria is almost 30 years or 30 something years older than South Africa. But where South Africa is today, Nigeria cannot near there. Yes, Nigeria cannot near them. The respect that South Africa is controlling in the world at large, Nigeria doesn't have it. The only thing that Nigeria have is to have over South Africa is bribery and corruption. And that is the only thing that they have, which they will use to bribe those leaders like Kenya people who are longer throats. You understand me? So you cannot look at people like Jacob Zuma. When you look at the way the people are complaining about his leadership, he humbly do what? He resigned. That is country that have integrity and dignity. But can any senator in Nigeria, ordinary local government, what is it called, councillor, can he resign if people complain about his leadership? Can he? That is to tell you the level Nigeria is. Look at Ghana election. Was it not last month? Be this month itself. Ghana had their election, conducted the election. Look at the way the election went. So transparently. But in Nigeria, they will switch off server. And if they say, let's go back to server, they say they want to refresh it. Okay, let's refresh it and let's go back to the this thing. We tell you, say, technical problem. NEPA take like one this thing don't come up for the server. On that note, let us use candle and continue counting. They will turn the this thing outside there. Even when they give the INEC the correct result, INEC chairman will collect money and carry the first and give to the last. And carry first, give it to the last. Carry last, give it to the first. Turn it upside down. And when the next thing that will come out, they will tell you that they make mistake. And it ends there. And if you so much the stuff, they will tell you, or you go to court. The court you are going, they know that they are the one that plan the people that are there. That is why every government that come, they will change the CJN, put to the person that will join them to do your wayo. They will remove the judges, plan judges that will appoint judge that will judge for their own favor. That is why in Nigeria today, our judicial system is nonsense. It's zero to write home about. But you cannot get such judiciary in South Africa.
Wiki has said he has talked to Mr. President to build houses that our judges in Nigeria, our judiciary, they should have houses.
Oh, yes, now. Build houses of corruption for them so that they will have enough time to think on how to dupe and to cheat the Nigerians. To turn the story upside down very well. Because somebody like Binta now, maybe she did not have a good environment. That is why she could not be able to carry out nnamdikanu case the way it should. Nigeria expected it. Because nnamdikanu have defeated her and she chose to quit. You understand? Her conscience could not hold her. So they need a house whereby the evil, they will plant their witchcraft kingdom, occultic powers with the spirit there, so that it will possess her very well. So that when she comes to the court, she will not have a human feeling again. She will have satanic feeling, conscience to judge the wrong thing. Look at what happened in Imo State. It was not the same person that made the current CJN. The woman that came out and told you that when I judge the case in Imo State, that I made a hope Uzodinma to become the governor. My eyes was paining me. Imagine that. My eyes was paining me. Why not to say that your eyes is paining you? Hold on. let me go and let me go to clinic and finish and come back so that I can see clear and judge and give the right judge. That is the country we are in, my brother. So you see why people like us. Are you getting it? No, you know something when it, you know Bible say when something affect one part of your body, it will affect the whole body. So probably the eye affected the ear. So I may accept that one. But where she make mistake was that she should have go to clinic and take care of it, then come back to judge the case in the court. So that all this kind talk, you know. Do you know that the Western world are mocking Nigeria? They are laughing us. They are laughing Nigeria. How can a judge be sounding like this? It doesn't make sense. May God help us. Thank you.